What that mean? When you get old, your tattoo gonna be all wrinkled up.
How my arm gonna be wrinkled?
I don't know, but you know, black don't crack anyway.
Black don't crack. I was looking at my family. They look good.
Especially when you dance.
And they like, what you trying to say?
No. I'm saying that because they're dark. Your dance side of the family are dark.
Yeah, but I was talking about my mom, like my grandma.
Your grandma look
they
fine.
up there.
Your grandma look like she about your mom age. Miss Charmaine look good. Hey, Miss Charmaine.
Shit, now you know Miss Charmaine ain't watching, but I know Miss Tracy
my
watching.
I ain't watch yet.
Amika.
Your mom's sick now. She act like she don't know her from her sister in them baby pictures and stuff.
You really can't tell though. You cannot tell.
Do Miss Charmaine know?
Your uncle watched the show.
Who won?
Oh, the Stacy.
I know, he was talking about it one day.
Shout out, what's their last name? Pauline. Shout out to the Pauline family. Shout out to the Hicks Islam family. Shout out to everybody. What's going on YouTube?
And the Ellis family. Don't forget about the Ellis.
Oh yeah, and the Ellisons. You know, all right, damn. You want to do all my family too? I can't do all that. That's too much. I know, but shout out to everybody. The Simmonses, the Smiths, the Thomases, and that's all I know.
The Joneses watch.
The Joneses.
Mrs. Jones. Yes.
My sister be watching.
Oh, she do the time I said, well, hey. Shout out to everybody and all of your families. And shout out to everybody that showed the Scorpion Show to their family for Thanksgiving and everything. You know, I had a good time yesterday. I went to Courtney. He's formerly a Boy Revolution. I went to his house yesterday, and they had a big Thanksgiving dinner, and there was about maybe 35 people there. And they had food for everybody. They had food for days. I ate real good. I slept in Courtney's bed for about a good 2 hours. When I say I went to sleep, slobber sleep. That's slobber sleep. Okay.
So what's the Boy Revolution?
Boy Revolution was a trio on YouTube, and they also had a radio show, but they broke up.
Do they all still get along? Or they just...
2 out of the 3 still get along.
So that's why they broke up?
No, it was just time for them to move on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm gonna introduce you to Courtney and TT. You're gonna meet them during this weekend. By the way, we are in Atlanta, Georgia. Brandon and Dennis. Well, our new Brandon was coming, but you know, a little birdie already told me that that Dennis was coming. Nobody told me Dennis was coming, but I knew Dennis was coming. I just had that feeling, and when my instincts are telling me it's gonna happen, it happens. And Dennis was right at that airport.
Surprised them.
Yes, he surprised the shit out of me.
Who's little birdie that told you?
No, my intuition.
I'm about to say, I ain't spill it.
He sure didn't tell me.
I ain't say nothing.
You know,
I was faking like Jen gonna miss us and all this other stuff.
Take me to the airport. I take this more. Me and Brandon was sitting right beside you. I'm like, I'm just waking up. The next flight.
Then I act like I was mad at you. I'm like, bye, Dan. I put my hand up.
They they got me this morning. I was like, oh damn, we ain't coming. I was sad because I didn't just want me and Brandon to be having all the fun and then just be back in Philly all bored and like, damn, I wish I was there. Because I wouldn't log on to Twitter or Instagram, you know, or I would just unfollow me and then,
I want to know what they doing.
Right. But now Dennis get to be a part. And the main thing is, I'm happy is because I just wanted my friends, my Philly friends, to meet my ATL friends. Because everybody don't know who I be hanging with when I be down here. They know I just be having a good time. And I just be like, we need to start hanging out and we need to start going places together. And the main reason, like the main reason, is when I was in Miami this past, May, I was crying because I missed them so much. It's like,
I remember that. He always crying.
Yeah. Last time he was in Atlanta, he called me crying.
Yeah.
He always cried.
For years.
I be wanting them to come and just to, you know, hang with me and stuff. It's not like the people I'm with is not cool. It's just that I want them to be with me having this fun.
Basically, home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
We're home. The heart always gonna be at.
Yes. So how was y'all Thanksgiving? What y'all do?
Well, my Thanksgiving, I worked. I had the option to take off from work and still get paid because, you know, holiday time, but I choose to work on holidays. I'd rather work because on holidays I get sad, I get a little depressed because I live in Philadelphia by myself. You know, in the last video I told you guys that I was from down south, And speaking of that last video, I had said something, but I knew it was Sumter. But when I said something, you know, when you say something real fast, you say something. But I knew it was Sumter, but I said something. So everybody was like, it's not something, it's something. But all my family that live down south, so I'd rather work, because if I don't work and I be around other people in their family, I sit back and I look and then I get sad because I'm like, you know,
Think about your family.
I think about my family.
Yeah.
So I worked, and work was good, and it was like a little home set, and we cooked and we ate, and hope anybody from work watching this and I dozed off.
Who don't doze off eating that good ass turkey? That's the main thing that make me go to sleep. But
well, my Thanksgiving was love. I got to see my family. I was just sitting there looking at them, looking at so many generations. Like, I was just like, my family look good. Like, they over 60 and some probably 80, and they really look good. I was just looking like, they brothers and sisters, and they remind me of me and my sister, but they so old, make me think about how I'm gonna be when I get old. But I was just looking at so much stuff.
Old flirt.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna be grumpy, I think, 'cause I'll be getting grumpy now. So I'm just old and grumpy.
Brandon family is so cool. Like, I genuinely, like, really, like, love them. Like, they so cool. They so opening. They, you know, they so welcoming. Like, they are so cool. Like, I genuinely
it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, because sometimes people that I don't deal with no more, they still be opening to them and walking in. And I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like,
see, that's what some people think, that, okay, if you break up with me or if you divorce me, you can't talk to them ever.
No, that's my family. Y'all don't get that benefit no more. You can't.
No, you're not just gonna. I ain't saying I'm coming to a family reunion, but I mean, you build a relationship with somebody, you just can't cut them off. And one of our friends cut me and a couple other people off. Cut us off. I don't think you ain't
no.
And cause he's like, you can't be friends with my boyfriend, and then, you know, if I'm not his boyfriend, nobody can talk to him, man. You know, that's what happens. So I don't like when people do that, cause I don't have nothing against you, so I'm gonna still speak to you. And now, so hey, give you a hug and everything. I'm like, oh, that bitch, yeah, you don't go with my friend no more. No, I ain't got time for that. I wasn't in that relationship, you know. But anyway, y'all, you know, we wanted to get on YouTube, you know, say happy Thanksgiving to y'all, and of course I wanted to come back with a new video. And of course we in Atlanta having a good time. But you know, there is something that happened during the week that I really wanted to talk about, and that was the second accuser of the Elmo guy, the Elmo Puppeteer. It was two of them. The first one came out last week, and I think they paid him off, which I feel bad about. Like, I don't think they should have paid him off, but they paid him off to go have a seat. And then there's a second accuser that accused Kevin Clash of messing with him. Now, the first story was, it happened 20 years ago when he was 15 or whatever. They had met off the party line. The first thing that came to my mind was, at 15, what are you doing on the party line in the first place?
That's back in the day. That's what all the 15-year-olds was doing.
You was on the party line.
Okay, then we was just talking about it. I mean, they trying to judge me.
But I don't think
I was on the party line, but you had a teen party line, which was the loop, and then you had the adult party line.
Is that the one Bow Wow was on the loop?
Ooh, no, Bow Wow was on the loop.
I remember the loop.
Yeah, the loop, but no, the main one I liked was the older one, you know. But I didn't say I was going. Well, I didn't say I was here's the next guy. And then I remember nights that I would call, and yeah, I would like to talk to people, but it wasn't like that. So anyway, this boy, he said he was 15 at the time when he met Kevin Clash, and he said Kevin Clash was real nice, and he just was real nice. He treated him real nice and everything, and. You know, the first story, I'm like, okay, now you said this was 20 years ago. Now he's saying that it was over 10 years ago. It wasn't 20 years ago. That was a typo in the story. And, you know, he said he didn't start having sex with Kevin until he was an adult.
So what's the problem?
So
this is the second accuser.
This is the second accuser. Right. So the second accuser saying, now he's saying, before then they would cuddle, they would jerk off, they would kiss passionately and everything, but they never had sex. So now because You see somebody else accuse him of something now, you want $5 million. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is the problem? No, first of all, the main problem is Kevin shouldn't be messing with these young people. He should not be interacting with them. And they
How old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
Kevin is like
almost in his 50s.
almost 50.
So he was like 25, 20. He was like 20, 30 when
He's like 30 or 30 something.
Okay.
But my thing is this: these young boys, these young people be knowing what they be doing, and it's just making me mad now that you think you should get $5 million because he laid up with you and you did all of this and you approve of this. Because first of all, you're calling a motherfucking party line and you're 15 years old and you're meeting people off of here. And who's to say you didn't say you were 17 or you were 18 when y'all was on that party line? And you know, ain't nobody gonna be getting $5 million out of me just for laying with me and kissing with me. No, I just don't think that that's cool. He talking about when he seen that story, all of a sudden he started to feel bad about what happened. Fuck that, bitch. You seen the payday coming, so you found a lawyer and you wanted $5 million. You're not getting no $5 million. It's just really making me feel some type of way, and it's not even me. But I just don't like to see somebody being taken advantage of. How you feel about it?
Well, I feel real strongly about it. Because actually, the last video that you did, and y'all was talking about the first accuser, how if it happened when you was 15 and 16, why are you just coming out now? See, what people fail to realize is that when you're 15, 16, you think that you're grown. When I was 15 and when I was 16, you can tell me I wasn't grown. Like, I thought I was grown. But now as an adult at 25, at 15 and 16, I was a fucking baby. I was a little ass baby. But when you're 15 and 16, you do grown adult stuff because you think that you're grown. So, but when you get older, you realize, like, I was a baby. So it was probably, like, harboring him, like, damn, like, I'm 25 and I was 16 years old, you know, having a sexual relation with this grown behind man. Mm-hmm. Like, people don't know how bad.
So you want $5 million now that it re-trigger, okay, I want $5 million?
But it's like people don't understand, like, the guilt people walk around with and stuff like that.
If I would be looking back at all the stuff I did, I'd be in depression right now. I did what I did, and that's what I did. I moved on. Like,
no, but everybody
advantage of me.
You didn't know what was going on.
Everybody is different. Just because you in, because Kevin good for saying, oh, if that was me, I want to do this, but that's you.
Yeah, because I wanted to. I did what I wanted to do because I wanted to do it. Kevin wanted to do it. But ain't nobody gonna be forcing me to do nothing. Unless you got a gun.
I'm not saying it was forced. It could be consensual. Yeah. But when you get older, you realize, like, I shouldn't have been doing that.
All right, so by me being 16, $5 million because you realized what you were doing was wrong, so now you want to get paid?
By me being 16 and you being 25, 26, 27, you should have been the person like, no, you're too young, enjoy your life, I'm not going to do this with you. Like, why, you know, I don't get it. And I understand where the accuser comes from. And to be truthfully about it, everybody is judging the accuser and hasn't even heard his side of the story yet.
Because the accuser is just trying to look for a motherfucking payday, bitch. You knew who he was before that.
Anyway, if Kevin Clash is guilty for the accusation,
it is
he's
suspicious.
wrong.
So they asked him if the other accuser wouldn't have came out, would you would have come forward with your story? Most likely not. No. So now he want $5. My thing is, $5 million. Why do you want money in the first place?
Sometimes
you knew what you was doing, and I can see. And people might think, well, why you even defending somebody like that? My thing is, there's a difference between raping somebody and doing all of that and forcing them to do that stuff versus you letting that happen, like you consenting to that. If you consented to that, now why the fuck is this hurting you all of a sudden? Because maybe you want him to pay for your sex change. That man look a fucking mess. Okay.
Sex change.
Yeah. No, not Catherine. No,
the second accuser, the first one.
She thinks you're a woman.
Listen, sometimes it takes for somebody else to come forth and do something first to give you inspiration to do it. You know, like it's a lot. Like he paid the first accuser paved the way for the second one. Well, who knows? It's probably more. And my whole thing is, more than one person isn't going to come forth with the same story and be lying.
But the thing
but nobody said, Kevin never said anybody was lying. I ain't him say nothing about the second one. What you about to say?
But they were saying that they didn't have sex.
Yeah, they didn't have sex until he was legal.
Alright, so what's the problem? I just don't see what the problem is.
He said that before that he was kissing and they was jerking off together. And I guess basically they was laying up and having foreplay. So you want $5 million. This really hurt you because y'all was having foreplay. And then if it hurted you so bad, why did you go back as an adult and still fuck him? Like, I just don't get that. And I hope that nobody else comes forward with a story like that. Now, I can see, like, if you was, like, 7 or 8, or, first of all, if you was real young and somebody was fondling and molesting you, or that man was just molesting you at a young age, they're not coming from it from that way. What they're saying is, I had a relationship with Kevin Clash when I was young, and bitch, now I want to get paid. It's not like he did this to me, he did that with me, he made me do things I didn't want to do. It's not like it was the what's that case?
The Penn State thing?
The Jerry Sandusky or Bishop, or Bishop Eddie Long. You know, they're not coming from it from that point of view. You know, they're coming from, yeah, we did this, and he was a very nice guy, and now I want him to give me $5 million. Fuck that bitch. Go get a job or go do what the fuck you
Is he that
supposed
rich?
to do. Yeah, he's Elmo.
And Elmo since
He's just the Elmo voice.
yeah,
But
he got the toys.
He got
the toys,
everything. He got
endorsements.
endorsements.
So Big Bird rich too?
No, he do Elmo. He don't do Big Bird.
No, I'm just saying, like, each person that play that person is.
But Big Bird,
I don't
to be
think
honest,
so.
Big Bird is really not popular as Elmo, even though
Big Bird is the leader, yeah.
But
Wow.
all I'm saying is I'm not taking nobody's side, but before you judge and come up with your own opinion, look at both point of views. Even though he's coming forth now, like maybe, you know, he needs to come forth so he can move on with his life. Maybe it's been harboring him. Maybe he's been depressed, or maybe he think about it, or like, you know.
He already was a gay man. He was on the party line, looking for an adult to fuck with. And now all of a sudden he found out now that he's this big time superstar. Now he want to get paid because he seen somebody else got paid to shut the fuck
But
up
Elmo
and
was-
retract the story.
Well, first of all, Kevin
Elmo
Clash
was
is
alive 20 years ago, though. So he was the
before
same
that.
person.
But he really took Elmo to another level. Like with the voice, with, you know, the endorsement, like you seen Tickle Me Elmo, Elmo Rockstar, all them kinds of Elmo endorsements that man get. Elmo is the shit.
You ain't hear
all I'm saying, for Kevin Clash to be in like the spotlight or a celebrity,
I didn't find out who he was until a couple of years ago.
There's no way he should have been doing what he was doing, knowing he can, you know, be attacked or be a target. And then second of all, there is no way any adult over the age of 21 should be having any type of sexual relations with anybody 15, 16, or 17.
But that's exactly what they were saying. They didn't have a sexual relationship. So I see him saying, you know what, I really like you, but I can't mess with you.
Why is he entertaining them in that way? Or they joking off? You can't help who you like, but right is right, wrong is wrong.
He's saying, look, I can't mess with you right now. You're too young. You know, we could be friends. And when you get of age,
that's why it's called statutory rape. Statutory rape is when they're not of age, but it's consent.
But that's not what happened. He waited till they were.
That's the second one, not the first one.
The second one too.
Wow.
He said he waited till he was of age. He said the second one said he waited until he was age to have sex. So if y'all was doing all that before, you know, I still don't get why y'all wasn't doing the real thing if you was doing all of that. But why now you want money? And why do you want $5 million? Exactly why do you that's just killing me. I just don't get it. Cause when I was 15 and I met somebody older, y'all know 27 was at that time was my oldest. I wasn't 15, actually I was 16. Let's get that right.
Wow.
I wasn't no 1 year apart. 16 is more. You get more freedom and you're an adult, and PA you can sleep who you want to.
Make your own decisions.
Yes, but you know. So I'm just not understanding. That would be wrong for me to say, oh well, when I was 16, I messed around. I had met him through work and everything, and now we had a relationship, and now that he's famous, now I want money because it's killing me inside that I slept with him when he was 27, and I just want a motherfucking payday. He shouldn't have been messing with me because I was 16. And I knew it was wrong all of that time. Bye, girl, fly girl. That boy knew what was going on. But I really want to know what y'all thought about that. You know, did y'all talk about it over Thanksgiving dinner? Because I know plenty of people got kids, and y'all got Elmo dolls and toys in your house. Are you going to take Elmo out of your house? Like, how do you?
No,
I don't think they should.
I don't think Elmo got a bad rep for this.
When Kevin Clash stepped down from Sesame Street, yeah, because all of that was going on. I feel bad for him. Did you turn the air on?
I did. You hot again?
Yes. You see me sweating over here?
You just said you was cold.
I'm having hot and cold flashes. Don't judge that.
Started drinking.
Yes. So this weekend we wanna really have a good time.
We going to the aquarium.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them Atlanta. I'm gonna show them what I know, the parts I know of Atlanta. And I've been to the Georgia Aquarium.
Oh, have you?
Brandon said he wants to go to a fancy restaurant. As long as I said, you want to go to a real expensive restaurant? Because I don't have the coins for that.
I don't got them either. I don't got no job.
But he just got an iPhone 5.
Okay.
No job.
Don't talk about
Don't do that.
Pray for him.
Yes, they won't even let me get an iPhone 5 until May. They go. At first they told me I was eligible for the early upgrade, and I guess because it took too long to get it, they canceled it and said no, you gotta wait until May, and if you still want it before May, you gotta give us $850 because I need the 64 gigabyte iPhone. I don't want no more 64 gigabytes. I need my whole entire music collection on my phone and all my apps.
And that's good for me.
I need more. I need to, because I be tired of picking and choose what song I want. No, I want everybody on there.
For not being able to get a whole album.
But I got the I was speaking of albums, I did buy Rihanna's album, which I love. And I know it's an ode to Chris Brown. Like, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing with Chris Brown and, you know, after haters and everything. Oh, no, but I'm doing Rihanna.
Oh.
You trying? Don't be shaking no tables now. So yeah, I got that. I bought, who else did I buy? I bought Keisha Cole. I'm loving what I'm hearing so far. Didn't finish hearing the whole album.
Got Nicki?
No.
What? I don't hate on Nicki.
No, I don't. I'm not feeling her. And you know, some of our viewers are getting mad because they always think every time I talk about her.
We was in the club last week, and Nicki and
oh yeah, that's my song.
What's her name? What's that girl? Cassie came on. He was going crazy. Oh, I love this song, this and that.
I do. You get
so now you want to talk about her, man?
But I don't like her. Like
you said Cassie made the song.
Cassie did make the song. I only know the chorus. You get high.
I love that song. I got that. I put that on the single thing.
But why you ain't buy the re-up?
I didn't buy the first one.
Well, why you ain't buy the
album? Her first album.
You bought Pink Friday and then she fell off because she went too pop.
Yeah. I feel like I'm too grown for Nicki. I'm a grown man. I can't be banging Nicki.
I'm still trying to get into this Brandy. And that's all I'm going to say, because they already
no, because he going to tell me it's horrible, he don't like it. I said, get your life.
Let me tell you something.
It's so good.
I like Brandy. I'm a fan of Brandy. I respect Brandy. I grew up with Brandy. But 211 is a horrible CD. I feel like each song is missing something, especially Never in My Wildest Dream. I love the lyrics. I like, you know, what she's saying, never in my wildest dream that I ever think I'll find somebody that will love me like this. But it feels like it's missing something. Like, where is, like, I feel like it's missing a good beat or that.
You might have to scream like Fantasia.
I love me some Fantasia.
He love Fantasia.
Give me a Fantasia concert any day, but all Fantasia beats on her song is just like dope.
I love Brandy album 211, and
shout out
it's a
to
shame
Brandy.
that people don't love it like I love it or didn't really go out and support it. And I hope Brandy is not just going to sit back and just let this album go in the damn been somewhere.
Well, it did good though.
But I need her to get back out there and like.
No, I get one thing. Brandy promoted the heck out that album.
She did.
She was everywhere. She was everywhere at the same time. Like everywhere.
Where she at now?
Doing the game. She's filming for the game. Shout out to Chardonnay Pitts.
I don't even watch the game.
I didn't watch that song.
But you know, we did a show before. You know, resurrecting Brandy and. Hopefully, you know, everything will come true that we said in that video.
I love Brandy. She called me.
Love Brandy.
Hey, Brandy. Thanks for calling.
Where are you at?
I was so mad at Brandy.
I don't know
it was
me in the club.
It was a lot going on that night, but Brandy was at in the club.
It was my fault because Den told me to come up, and I wanted to be talking to Keena and all of them. And I didn't come up at time. And then when she came, it was just such an uproar. They was pushing people away, and I couldn't get in. I'm like, I'm in VIP, and they like, get out of here. So I'm just
Kevin walked in, like, I'm here for the Scorpion. The security guy was like,
I was irritated. And then my boots got all messed up because everybody was stepping on them.
That was fun. That was only a month ago. It's crazy how fast time be flying. That's crazy. But I hope y'all enjoy yourself this weekend. Stay out of trouble. We're gonna get into all the trouble. Shout out to my girlfriend Michelle Williams. Who's that? Courtney Slimer. 2060.
You about to put yours in? You said it all out.
Ain't
know,
nobody gonna steal my phone that watch the Scorpion show? We're doing a birthday brunch. When? Type in when. Okay, so thank y'all for watching. We just wanted to give y'all a little quick little video or whatever. Anything y'all want to say? Follow y'all on Twitter, Instagram.
Twitter at High Philly Boy, boy with an I. Instagram Wondon Jones. I want to say shout out to Tamika.
Tamika from Delaware.
Yeah, Tamika from Delaware. Like she's just like so cool. She showed me so much love. And I want to say shout out to the girl I met when we did the AIDS walk. She meet her. When she watch this, she gonna know who I'm talking about. Yeah. That is my boo. She meet her. Miss Freshy something on Twitter. Please forgive me.
Yeah, I ain't hear from her since the AIDS walk.
We communicate every time.
All the time.
Y'all, she became friends with my friends.
And I want to shout out to my boo Camille 808. I fucks with her hard, and you know we talk, we text, we tweet, we Instagram, and hey Camille.
Hey Camille, I know who she is too. Yeah. You know, hey, she became friends with my friends too. Let me stop being a mess.
Alright, I just want to say hi.
Y'all finally got to meet Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, you know, Brandon was a little nervous coming. I ain't gonna know what to talk about by Brandon, you know, Brandon. But but Brandon shook a lot when we was 15 and 16. Well, excuse me, when we was 16, me and Brandon shook a lot of tables.
We shook all the tables. We knocked them down.
But there's no hope for them tables.
No, but let me tell y'all something. Before we go, I ain't gonna get too much and everything, but I am just glad that they can. Ooh, fellas up, Buttercup. Ooh. What's up, man? So no, okay, so yeah. So y'all know me and Brandon go back 12 years. OMG, that is a long time.
This was my roommate. Once upon a time.
I was a terrible roommate. terrible. Sometimes Brandon would sometimes I would never clean up the damn apartment. Brandon cursed
No, he went on a pork chop craze when we were roommates. I swear to you, it was pork chops on the floor of Rawlins. And I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, Mom, he just eat pork chops all the time. He was like, oh, because my mom gave me the recipe to make pork chops.
Yeah, I was making them things. They was good.
They were smelling good, so.
But
that was a fun time.
Yeah, I'm really glad that they came down because they finally get to meet my friends that being ATL, like Courtney and Tron and Candy from Sweet Dixon TV, Miss Gia, Drama Dupree, Eric and TT. Well, Eric is TT. They're gonna meet a lot of
Where
people.
is Lionel? 3RW TV, Lionel Williams. I come to Atlanta, you're not here to show me around.
I don't know where he's at. He's probably somewhere flying. You know, he'd be everywhere. But yeah, I'm just glad that they came. And y'all know Brandon, we've known each other for 12 years. And the best thing about our friendship is that there is no judgment. And that's what I love about Brandon. I can tell him some shit, he don't even curse me out for it. He might have an opinion, but he don't curse me out for it, and I don't do the same when he tell me stuff. But I love Brandon, so, you know, I just want to let everybody know. And then y'all already know, I'm a protective bitch. I don't play those games. I don't let everybody come in the circle, and well, now we got a circle because we ain't had a circle before. But, you know, I ain't know about them like that. I judged them. I ain't like his tattoos on his face. Like, I was not having it. But then, after I really got to know Den, I got to love Den. And I'm glad that Den, he keep me on my toes. He's not afraid to tell me nothing as far as me getting my attitude in check. So, I love you, Den.
I love you back.
You know, thank you for being a friend. And he really surprised me. But I already knew, in my heart, I knew he was coming, but he really did surprise me when I see him at that airport. When he came from behind at the airport and everything. So, just thank y'all for being good friends, and thank y'all for coming. I truly appreciate y'all coming. And I don't know what to say because I'm going to start crying. But, basically, let's go shake some tables. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next week, probably on Wednesday, with a new video. Peace. That was fun.